Hey everyone, this is Derek here with a very ordinary PUBG Mobile 0.6.0 first-person perspective game arcade mode on Miramar. Oh wait, we aren't supposed to be able to play arcade mode in first-person perspective, you say? Alright, well, I guess this game isn't that ordinary then. So if you're wondering how the heck I'm doing this on the 0.6.0 global version, definitely check out my link in the video description to the video I did earlier today where I talked about exactly how to access this hidden feature that I'm not entirely sure the developers want us to know about. So here we are in arcade mode, all weapons match, landing El Pozo Arena. Obviously didn't do the best job of getting down as fast as possible, but it works out because nobody else for some reason dropped here. So I have the place to myself. I have switched over to first person perspective. The first gunshots are out. Now I play most of the match in first person. However, spoiler, I do switch back to third person at the end because it's just, honestly, it's so much more advantageous. So I've got a SCAR. I'm getting an SKS. That's a pretty decent loadout for this. Got a cheat pad for it. And honestly, like I said, third-person perspective, you can peek around windows, peek around doors without actually having to expose yourself to enemy fire. And it's a challenge, that's for sure. Like, it's a lot of fun playing in first person when everybody else is playing in third person, but it's also a lot tougher. So I also wanted to win this game because I figured if I don't win the game, it's just going to be embarrassing and I'll have to probably play another game. So I switched to third person, but don't worry, a lot of it is in first person. There's a person, I see him there. He is run behind that building. Unfortunately, switch to the SKS and forget that I have not a 4x, but a holographic sight on it. Not very useful. So now we have the SCAR in single shot. And just looking around here, I have my first person perspective camera slider set to 103, which is the widest. So that means that people are going to look the smallest if they're in front of me, but I can also see the most side to side. So disadvantage, it's harder to see people further away. Advantage, you can see more side to side, which is advantageous. There is an 8x scope. Let's swap out that holographic for that. That makes a much better fit with the SKS. Got a compensator for it now, some more 5.56. First aid kit. This is honestly a great loadout, but am I going to be able to capitalize on it, or will this be one of those lame 2-kill wins? Not that bad, don't worry, but let's see who we can find. So looking out this way, I think I see, oh yeah, there's a flash. So I see the muzzle flash of somebody shooting that way. Take a couple shots. I probably had it in, I had it in automatic. I should have still had it in single shot because you can see those follow-up shots are missing. But we get the kill and we have a ton of ammo to spare, so no big deal there. So just looking through the window, and again, first person perspective, when you're looking through a window, that means you can get hit through that window because you don't have the advantage of being able to peek around the side of it like you can in third person. So now we have an SKS, and nobody expects me to be here though, so I do have that working for me at least. I'm looking at the rooftops thinking maybe they went up, maybe they're shooting out of a window because I still hear more shots in that direction, but I can't find anybody. So let's see if we have any better luck in this window. There's a Mini 14. I could have switched that, but I'm going to stick with the SKS just because it's a little bit harder hitting. And I have an extended magazine for it, so that gives you 20 shots versus the Mini's 20 or 30. And why not? So there's another person. Looks like could be a bot. Has a level 3 helmet though, so that's pretty nice. I think it was a bot because he was like kind of running in a straight direction with his gun out, and then as soon as I hit him, he proned. So losing the circle there, I am confined now to this corner. There's a real person. He's crouching and running and now taking cover behind this building. That sounds like, or the wall there, it sounds like a good idea. I'm going to switch up my position slightly. Unfortunately, I can't really move too much because I'm inside the circle. You know, I want to stay inside the circle so I don't take damage. So that guy, I guess he just didn't realize where I was. So he ran around the outside of that wall there and must have thought I was maybe over there by that building that I'm kind of pointing at now. So all weapons means that there are airdrops. I really wanted to get one in first person, but it just didn't work out because I also didn't want to die. So here we are taking a look around with that 8x scope. It is a beast, but I don't see anybody else. I hear shots off like straight ahead there. So like what is that? Maybe like 300 or so, but can't find anybody. So it looks like the zone is going to start closing in again soon. So that's no good. I think I'm going to go ahead and boost up and then get ready to run into the zone. So we have a long way to go here. And this is when, I'm pretty sure this is when I switch to third person, because I want to be able to see to side, and it's just so much harder to do in first person because, again, remember, everybody else I'm playing with is playing in third person. If you're on a first person perspective only server, obviously there's no arcade mode there, but if you're playing classic first person perspective only, well, you can't use this hidden feature to switch to third person. That would be cheating. But that's why I think this is more of a hidden feature than a glitch, because it's really not that advantageous, honestly. So what we're going to do now is run into the zone and make sure that we do not die. There's some more gunfire pretty much straight ahead of me, and I'm going to have to figure out where that is because I don't want to get surprised by somebody. I'm still running into the zone, still taking damage. I'm running with the zone. Can't really slow down because it's starting to do more and more damage now. And there's a guy right there. He sees me. I see him. Fortunately, able to get the shots in to get rid of him. And again, just the advantage of third person perspective is if I want to, there's a vertical grip for the for the SCAR. But if I want to peek out this window looking up there at that warehouse, I can do that without exposing myself to fire should somebody be up there. So like I said before, there are massive advantages third person versus first person. I can't really think of any first person versus third person advantages. So again, that's why I feel like this isn't a glitch or a bug or a hack. It's more just a hidden feature that is fun if you want to do something like this. Play Miramar or Erangel, just arcade mode in first person perspective. So I think we are going to have to move yet again. I got 75 meters to go in about 10 seconds, so we are, yeah, definitely going to have to move. There are 3 other people alive. I would bet that they are all human, and that means that they are all dangerous because I have a level 2 helmet, level 3 vest. I don't have any boost items, though, because, well, I just couldn't find any more, or I didn't pick them up if I saw them, so, oops. So I hear some shots. They're coming off straight west almost. Looks like they're coming from that open warehouse maybe. So I do have to run that way though to get into the zone. So let's see if we can see anybody. I don't see anybody up there at those rocks. There's a care package dropping down, or a crate dropping down there. And oh shoot, there's a guy. So here's another person. He was shooting at me, but I got the jump on him and fortunately was able to land some decent shots with that 4 times the suppressed AR and get that kill. So now I hear somebody else. I hear footsteps. Don't know where he is yet. But, oh, there he is. He's right there. He has a suppressor too, it looks like. So he gets some shots in on me. Fortunately, I'm able to end his life with those bullets from the SCAR, though. Got distracted momentarily by the fire. Somebody must have thrown a Molotov into the warehouse where the other guy died. So I don't know if that was the guy I just shot or if that was the last guy. There's the last guy. I could have switched back to first person. I wanted to just to get the final kill, but I figured better safe than sorry because if he gets a headshot or 2 on me, I'm probably dead. So didn't know what he had, so I stayed in third person and was able to secure the win. So I'm going to be playing more matches, arcade mode matches in first person. I just wanted to get this one out there as, hey, look, you can do this. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely more challenging. And in the future, I'll certainly be playing more arcade mode matches fully in first person, trying to get the wins. But like I said, just wanted to get a good game out there just to show that it's possible, it's a lot of fun, and it's something that you too can try if you have a keyboard and you can push the letter V as in Victor. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up to help grow the channel, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing if you haven't already for tons more PUBG Mobile content. My name is Derek G, and I hope to see you on the battlefield soon.